Hello, welcome or welcome back. Today I am going over one of my project pans. This one is called the Project 10 Uses Project 10 Uses Project 10 Uses Project Pan. It's just a project where we use our items 10 times, and I've been loving it because it gets me to understand my collection more, especially since I am an avid project panner. And I don't really use anything besides my project pan items, which shame on me, but at least this project helps me incorporate all of the items that I don't know if I like or not, and gets me to know my collection more. And I have found that I can go through this project and declutter things if I don't like them or if they don't work for me, and I really enjoy that about this project. This project was created by Paula, who is a beauty guru who made me do it. That's her YouTube channel name. I will link her down below. Please go check her out. She's just an amazing human being and an amazing content creator. I absolutely love her. So with all of that being said, let's go ahead and get started. If you have been on my channel for a while, maybe about last update or the update before, which was in April, was my last update for this project. I just had a lot to do in May and I didn't have that much progress, but today I do. But in March I had 11 products going in this project, or is it April? One of the two. But I am now pulling out 10 and bringing in 9. So now I'll be at the official number of 10 that I was supposed to be. Now let's talk about the product that I kept in. I was going to declutter it, but I kept it in anyways. This is the Bobbi Brown Metallic Longwear Cream Shadow in the shade called Opal. Here's the packaging. It's very beautiful, very luxury. It's very beautiful in there, and I tried it the first time and I hated it, and then I found a way to use it after those 10 times of using it, and now I love it. So that's what this project does for me as well. So let's go ahead and keep going. The next item that I used 10 times is this Jelly Pong Pong Cosmetics Cosmic Light Multifunctional Pigment in the shade Pulsar. It's this beautiful blue shade in here. Oh my goodness, I'm going to swatch it for you. Here it is swatched out on my hand. It is just this beautiful blue. I actually really enjoyed pairing it with something else that I had in this project, which is something else I used 10 times. This is the Blue Blood palette from Jeffree Star. I got this as a gift from my friend. I loved pairing it with all of these blues. It was just so amazing, especially with these blues right here. I, again, have done 10 looks with this. Actually, one of my most used looks from this was actually a neutral look. And I used this in the crease and this on the lid, and it was just so beautiful. And then this in the inner corner. And I did that look twice because I just loved it so much. So even though it's a very blue palette, I got a lot of neutral looks out of it, which made me super happy. And what upsets me is that I didn't take a look or a picture with every single look. So I have decided from now on, every look that I do with a palette, I am going to take a picture of it and show you guys. So it's a lot of responsibility on my hand, but I'm okay with it. The next product I used 10 times. This is the ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in the shade called Ripple. It's just this beautiful mermaidy shade. It actually probably would go great on my lids right now. Debating. No. Okay, we'll get into my look here in a moment, so be patient. Next is this MAC, pressed powder blush in the shade called Harmony. It's actually more of a fall toned blush in my opinion. It's actually a lot more brown in real life than it is coral that it looks like right now. It is not what I'm wearing today, which missed opportunity. It actually looks really nice with this, but that's okay. Alright, last 4 products comes from this Hourglass palette. This is the Ambient Light Edit palette. It is the volume 4. Now I decided to call each and every single one of these one item. By last update, I had used these two. Oh, I know I'm blinding you. I know by last update I used these two 10 times. I had to use the rest of them 10 times. And I did. I actually really like this palette. I feel like these blushes are good for all year round, but this bronzer right here is mainly too warm toned for me in any time of year except for summer. So I was trying to wait for it to be warmer to use it all. And then these three are just gorgeous. I actually really, really love this as a highlight. I might even pan this, I might even decide to pan this entire thing by next year or starting next year. So let me know what you think of that down below. I think that would be super fun. Two products that I am taking out of here that I don't have with me because I just put them away. No need to bring them out. One of them was the Makeup Revolution Soph X Highlighting palette. It has 6 shades in it. No, excuse me, it has 8 shades in it. And one of the shades I just had to use 10 times, and that was super easy. I think I got it within like the first few days. I love that palette. It's beautiful, amazing, and wonderful. And then the last product that I didn't bring in here was the Makeup Revolution, the Emily Wants palette. I need to create 10 looks from it, and I think I've used it twice. I only have one picture, so I'm only gonna consider it as once because, like I said, I only have one picture, and I'll pop it up on the screen for you. I have lost this palette, or not lost it, but like it was missing somewhere in my collection, and I couldn't find it for like days and weeks, and I didn't feel sad about it. I think that speaks volumes to me. What does it speak to you? Because I feel like if I don't miss it, that's saying something. So I'm going to probably use it those 10 times for those 10 looks and then just toss it. No, I mean not toss it, but get rid of it to somebody. I don't want people to think I'm throwing it away because I'm not. With all of that being said, I'm going to now bring in 9 items. Are you ready? I'm not. Alright, so this month I have dubbed June and July Juvia's Place June and July. Now, because of the very important Black Lives Matter movement, I wanted to use my Black-owned makeup brand eyeshadow palettes because I noticed that I don't have many things, and I am aware of that, and as a consumer, I will definitely be more aware of that in the near future, especially when I get off of my no-buy, because it ends in September, but I may extend it another 1 year or 2 years. Isn't that crazy to think that you're gonna have even more years to do no-buy? Because I haven't gotten through all of my products even yet through this project, and I want to continue learning my collection before I bring in new things. With that being said, let's go ahead and get started with the items that I am bringing in this month. I did just mention the Juvia's Place July and June, so 3 products that I am bringing in are these palettes. Now I do have 2 more, which are the Tribe palette and the Deuce palette. The Deuce palette is actually what I'm wearing on my eyes today. Let's go ahead and get into that. I am wearing the shade Custard right on my lid, and then this shade called Cream in my crease. Excuse me. I do need to put Tarte on my inner corner. Hold please. I knew something was missing. I did put that shade Tarte in my inner corner, and then I do have this line as the shade Chocolat right here. Now, I am not bringing in this palette because I do have a 1 look per pan series that I do here on my channel. I create 1 look for every single pan that is in here. Now that doesn't mean I specifically focus on 1 shade. That means I have 9 pans in this palette and I created 9 looks. I have this one and also the Tribe palette, which I did a 1 look per palette with that as well. I'll link both of those playlists just in case you want to go watch them down below. Now I've been very happy to see that people want to buy things because of my looks. Now, that doesn't mean I want you to buy everything because of my looks. I want you to buy them because you see yourself wearing those looks. That's the only point of my project. So, with that being said, I am bringing in these 3 Juvia's Place palettes. Now, the first one here is this Saharan, and it looks like so on the inside. For some reason, I just always get Christmas vibes when I look into this, probably because of the gold, the reds, the green, and not very many other colors. So for me, I want to see if this is a standalone palette or if I need it with something else for my taste. Now, is my taste your taste? No, but we're gonna keep on trucking with it. Alright, this next palette is the Masquerade Mini by Juvia's Place. All of these are from Juvia's Place. I don't know why I keep saying that. But I have worn this palette once, twice, I don't remember. But I did do a look with this. I'll link it up above here just recently. I did a makeup roulette with my friend Chip O'Gray, and I loved it so much. I love this look. So, please go check that out if you want, or want more looks ideas. And then this next one is the Magic Mini that I've been wearing so often recently. I have recently found that I may be allergic to blue shades, so if I am, I'm not going to be keeping this palette because it's half blue, half neutral, you know? And I would rather somebody that's not allergic to makeup be okay and love it, be loving on this palette rather than sitting here with me and just going bad. So, but I do plan on using all 3 of these 10 times. This is going to be so much fun, and I'm very excited because those palettes don't really have a lot of use from me, and that's really sad. So we're doing it. Alright, the next 4 items come from a palette. This is the BH Cosmetics Blushing in Bali palette. This is a beautiful palette. I absolutely love looking at it, and that's my problem. I love looking at it. I need to use it. Now, my friend Hayleigh, who I will link down below, please go check her out. She's an amazing YouTuber. She actually has hit pan on this and had to repress this blush called Lychee? L-Y-C-H-E-E. So, that only tells me since she hit pan, she loves it, which I'm so excited for her, and I hope to love it too. Like I said previously, I am only bringing in 4 products from here, and I'm bringing in these 2 blushes and these 2 highlights. Unfortunately, this feels for me more of a fall tone blush, and I will be using it in fall at least 10 times. And then this highlight is way too deep for me, and I would love to use it as a bronzer, but I do have too many things going on right now for me to be okay with not putting it in just yet. So, using these 2 10 times, these 2 10 times. Now, unfortunately, even these aren't specifically my taste. This one, called Sunkissed, the highlight, is too deep for me. And this one, called Glisten, is too light for me. So, if I were to have to mix these together, I would use 1 part this and 2 parts this for it to work. And I don't have any highlight. I'm just a dewy skin girl right now. Which in AKA my world is sweaty. Oh, I hate like this packaging that just like blinds people. Oh goodness. But yep, that's it for now. Those 4 items, so that's 7 thus far. And then I did mention the Emily Wants palette. That's also 8 altogether. So 2 more items, which I'm very excited to bring in. One is the Sculpting Bronzer from Physicians Formula. This is in the shade, I don't know, it doesn't tell me, but it's the lighter, warmer one out of the 2. I do have it on today as a bronzer, and I really enjoy it. Again, hoping to use it 10 times. I'm very excited. I have been loving creams on my skin lately more than I have powders. I'm so excited. And I never thought I was going to ever be into cream items because I'm oily combo skin. So, I never thought the day would happen, but it's here. The last and certainly not least item last item that I am bringing in is from ColourPop. This is the Super Shock Cheek. This is called Ooh, She's Blushing. This is from the Bretman Rock collection. It is from his Fire, or Lit collection, Fire. Because, you know, it was water and fire, and it was supposed to be lit and wet. But, yes, 10 times. I am actually trying to hit pan on it within those 10 times. I'm so excited. I'm actually wearing it underneath my foundation today. I have been just enjoying the heck out of this project. Those are the 9 items that I am bringing in. I'm so excited to see where it gets me and just how far I'm so excited. If you guys have not tried this project and still don't really know your collection, I highly recommend it. Even if you're not a full project panner or even a project panner, use your stuff 10 times. It's just so awesome. And you can see kind of where your preferences are, and it's just so amazing. So I highly recommend this project. Please go check out Paula, the creator of this project. I almost said tag. It's not a tag. But I hope you all have a wonderful, amazing, fantastic day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!